welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. If you haven't watched my videos before, my name is Ara. I do meal prep videos, I do food videos, recipe videos, recipe review videos, but today I'm going to do something a little bit different because it is Crocktober. Get it? Crocktober? Okay, you get it. Today I'm going to be making 4 different meal prep ideas on how to make meals for your crock pot. So I'm going to do 4 crock pot meals that are easy to do. So I'm going to have them all in bags. I have them already labeled. And I'm going to show you what my meals are. So I'm going to be making a massaman curry. So it's massaman curry paste, so it's Thai curry. We're going to do chicken tacos. We're going to do like a barbecue chicken and then a Japanese style gold curry. So I'm going to do 4 different meals with this and I'm going to show you how to prep it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and get started is get all of my veggies prepped. I've got like a variety of different stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and start prepping these guys. The pepper I'm going to use for my curry. And I'm going to do all of my chicken kind of at once. So I always do kind of the same thing, which is I'll do veggies first, and then I will do my chicken last. Just because it's a lot of chicken. So this way too gets everything out of the way. Okay, one of these. Okay. Right, let me get my peeler. Okay, so a little tip is getting plastic wrap. We did this in culinary school. Everyone did this in culinary school, I think. Is you take the plastic wrap, put it down, and then you put all your peels on here. I don't know if anyone does this. I don't even know chefs do this. But we did this in culinary school, and that was so that you wouldn't have to like re-clean your board, I think. It just made it faster. Are going to be for my curry, for both my curries, the Japanese one and my Thai curry. I actually really hate carrots. I think Madeline hates carrots too, but she also hates every vegetable on the planet, so you know, there's that. I'm just dividing it in kind of like thirds, and then the bigger carrot I'm going to use for my Japanese curry, my golden curry. You know, I accidentally put the bags in different sections. I'd be smart. And usually for the curry, it's going to be potatoes, carrots, with some onions. So I'm cutting them big enough so that when I put in the chicken, that these don't kind of fall apart. I know some people like to cook it like separate, but we're trying to make them just like a dump meal. So something simple. I want the potatoes to hold their shape, so I'm cutting them kind of big. half of my onion is gonna go for my Japanese curry, and then the other half is gonna go with my Thai curry, which is my massaman curry. And I get the massaman curry paste at the Asian grocery store, but you can get red curry paste if you can't find it. I'm just washing my board off because of the onions. It's easier. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our last onion. I always cut the top off first, and then I cut the bottom, and then I just remove that first and second peel just to make it easier. Oh, dang! That is like coffee tears. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy and throw him. This is nice to look, nice and easy. Okay, and then my onions that I have left, I'm gonna go ahead and use these onions. Oh. I remember asking an instructor, how do you stop crying from onions? And the first thing he said to me was, you cut faster. And I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. But what you can do is, because once they start to ripen, they start to get stronger, is you can cut them open and soak them in cold water, and that helps too. I just don't have time for that. So half is going to go in for my barbecue, and the other half is going to be for my chicken tacos. And then I'm going to wash my board again. So that's a great way to minimize the crying, is wash your board, because it's just the onion juice that you're smelling that's all over it. Okay. Okay, so I have all this chicken. It's a lot of chicken. And we're going to cut this all up. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly get this out of all these containers. And then get it into the bowl, cut it, and get it into the bags. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this chicken, and some of it's kind of still frozen, which is fine because I'm not gonna cook. It'll like defrost in the bag. So I'm just gonna cut these guys up, and then we'll show you. We're gonna probably put a chicken breast and a half in every bag. So that's 6 chicken breasts. These are kind of big, so maybe 1. We'll see what happens. All right, so I cut all the chicken. You can kind of see it. The bag's all lined up, and then I'm gonna start with the barbecue sauce one because it's the easiest one. I have barbecue sauce, and then in here I have 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of molasses, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and then a teaspoon of liquid smoke to that too as well. And I'm going to add that into my first bag if I don't get it all over me. And that's just blackstrap molasses too. And I'm just going to add the barbecue sauce to that. I mean, I guess you could just do the barbecue sauce, but the vinegar kind of helps it a little bit, and the molasses kind of gives it a little bit more depth. And then I'll cook this on Monday, so we'll have a chance to kind of really sit. Throw it in the slow cooker and do about half a cup of barbecue sauce, and that's it. I got onion in there. We'll serve it on some buns. And oh, I'm so silly. This is supposed to be for chicken tacos. Oops, my bad. Barbecue sauce is in this one, so I'll have to fix that really quick. When you're human like me, and nothing's working. So this is done. Okay, let's try again. Nope. I found it. Okay, so I'm gonna seal this guy up. I'm just gonna, I mean, this is such an easy thing, and I'm sure everyone's done this one. I did a small amount because sometimes Madeline doesn't always want to eat the same thing we do. So I'll do this as like a meal for maybe a couple sandwiches, or maybe it'll be enough for just Kevin. But it's just nice to have as an option. Just removing, make sure you get all the air out. So there's one. Okay, so chicken tacos. I have some leftover taco seasoning I gotta use up. So I'm gonna add that in, and then I have some diced jalapenos. And you can, I make my own sometimes, but I had this left over and I really needed to use it, so don't judge me. And then I have a can of jalapenos. I'm gonna do half a can of a 4 ounce of the jalapenos to give it a little spice. And I'll add cream cheese at the end for this, and it'll be really good. So I'm gonna drain some of this because these are diced. Okay, so I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm just gonna use like probably that much, not too spicy, but spicy enough that we can taste it. Just to give it like a little bit of a kick. And then I have my onions in there. And that's it for our chicken tacos. I mean, I'll put the cream cheese in later. But crock pot meals don't have to be that hard. I mean, they're not going to be... So that's another meal for later this week. That's 2. And then the harder meals that are actually a little bit more work are going to be my curry, which is what me and Kevin will have tonight. Okay? So I'm going to go get my curry. I love this stuff. Shout out to Nicole. I don't think she watches my videos, but if she's watching this, yeah, you brought me onto this, so I love this stuff. I'm only going to use half a can of the massaman curry, and then I'm going to use 1 can of coconut milk with it. So I'm only going to do half of this can. And with curries, it's good to get it in like a glass container. Like, ooh, look at that oil on the bottom. So good. So I'm going to do half. I'd use a whole can, but I want to use this later for another meal next week. So I don't want to go to the store again, because then it becomes a hassle. So got these guys, and then just 1 can of coconut milk. I mean, these are so, really the prep part that takes the longest is getting everything together. So I'm going to say half of that, because I'm going to use this for my Japanese curry. And that's it. And I'll season it with a little bit of soy sauce later, but not that's, I can do that at the end or tamari. But like, how easy are these meals are? I mean, you can make these as big as you want. But there's my curry, what we'll eat tonight. And then my last meal, I have them all stacked up, but you can see. That way you can kind of see how they're stacked up. I'm going to go ahead, my Japanese curry, I'm going to do the other half of my coconut milk. Okay. And this is a mild golden curry. Okay, it already has seasoning in it. Traditionally, you don't put coconut milk in it, but I like it because it makes it a little less aggressive. I like the flavor in it, so I'm going to chop this guy up. I'm just going to roughly chop it in. It's kind of like this disc. It's kind of like a paste. I get this at any grocery store. The golden curry is usually in the Asian section or aisle. And that's what I will use for this curry. But I see a lot of crock pot meals, and I get kind of sick of seeing the same ones, like very, no offense, but very American style crock pot dishes, and it gets kind of old. Or like teriyaki. And if you want to see videos like that, I'm more than happy to make them, but I like this kind of different, a different one, you know? Alright, so I'm just saying, clean up a little bit. This is driving me crazy, so hi. So my Japanese curry. And then me and Kevin will have this another week. I'm gonna let Madeline try it so she likes it. But now I'm done. I got all my 4 meals. They're all hearty and delicious. Got tortillas. I'll make some tortillas. And that's it. Got my 4 meals ready to go. We'll have one tonight. Guys, so that's it for my video for today. I hope you watch more videos, and if you want to see another meal prep video like this, let me know in the comments below. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye. Have a good day, guys.